Emmerdale fans left emotional as Cain Dingle makes life-changing cancer decision after Monty's diagnosis. Emmerdale viewers were left in tears after Cain Dingle made a major decision about his own cancer treatment, while his loyal dog Monty continues to fight cancer. The latest episode showed a significant change in Cain's outlook after he previously refused further treatment for his illness. Following a radical prostatectomy, Cain and his wife Moira were devastated to learn that his cancer had spread beyond the prostate. Although his medical team recommended additional treatment, including radiotherapy, Cain firmly turned it down. He feared the side effects would severely affect his quality of life and did not want his loved ones to watch him suffer. However, Monty's own cancer diagnosis appears to have made him rethink that decision. During Wednesday's episode, Paddy visited Wishingwell to update the Dingle family about Monty, who suffered smoke inhalation after Kyle accidentally started a fire. Paddy revealed that tests had uncovered a metastatic tumour. As he explained the diagnosis, Cain became visibly defensive when the vet suggested that treatment could still give Monty a meaningful amount of quality time. There is a tumour on his spleen that spread to the lungs, which is why the smoke inhalation knocked him for 6, Paddy explained. Sam immediately feared the worst, asking whether Monty was going to die, and Paddy sadly confirmed that the cancer was aggressive. Lydia then asked if the dog would still have any quality of life, prompting Paddy to explain that the right treatment could keep him comfortable and allow him to enjoy good days. Cain quietly reflected on those words, replying that simply being comfortable was not the same as truly living, a remark that also reflected his own feelings about his illness. Later, Cain collected Monty from the veterinary clinic, where Paddy encouraged him to make the most of the precious time they still had together. He reminded Cain that his father would never have let Monty go without giving him one final chance to enjoy life, urging him to cherish every remaining moment. When Belle began discussing what would happen if Monty's condition worsened, Cain reassured everyone that they would do the right thing if his beloved pet started to suffer. The emotional conversation then prompted Cain to reveal that he had changed his mind about his own treatment. He admitted that when the time came, he would agree to have radiotherapy if it became necessary. An emotional Moira embraced him as he explained that Monty had helped him realize he still had choices and that he should take them while he could. Cain's decision delighted his family and struck a chord with viewers watching at home. Many fans shared their reactions on X, with one celebrating Cain's decision to accept radiotherapy. Another admitted that the scenes involving Cain and Monty had reduced them to tears, while a third said they were pleased to see Cain finally agreeing to continue with treatment. One viewer wrote that watching Cain realize he needed medical help was incredibly emotional, adding that Moira's relief and their heartfelt embrace made the scene even more touching. Another fan confessed the tender nose touch and kiss between Cain and Moira brought tears to their eyes, while someone else simply wrote that the scenes featuring Cain and Monty had completely broken their heart. Emmerdale viewers shocked after discovering the surprisingly low price of a pint at the Woolpack. Emmerdale fans were amazed after noticing just how inexpensive a pint is at the famous Woolpack pub. The much-loved village pub has become one of the most recognisable locations in British soap history, serving as the backdrop for countless memorable storylines during the show's 53 years on air. Throughout the decades, a number of memorable landlords and landladies have run the establishment, beginning with its first publican, Amos Brearley. The character was portrayed by Ronald McGill from 1972 until 1995, apart from a 3-year break that started in 1991. The actor passed away in 2007 at the age of 87. Since then, well-known characters, including Diane Sugden, Chaz Dingle and Nicola King, have all taken charge behind the bar. Today, the Woolpack belongs to Charity Dingle and her son, Ryan, who became the owners after successfully buying the pub at an auction in 2022. Not long ago, Charity came close to selling the business after being blackmailed by Dr. Todd over the truth about Layla Sugden's parentage. However, it was a recent episode that got viewers talking for an entirely different reason. Fans quickly realised that drinks at the Woolpack are far cheaper than many expected, sparking plenty of reactions online. One viewer joked, "Jesus, the drinks are cheap in the Woolly, 4 pints and keep the change, from £20. Another fan replied, "I know, drinks at the Woolpack are on me, lol." A third commented, "And people reckon there is no difference in northern and southern prices." Someone else added that buying 4 pints in most pubs today would leave very little change from a £20 note. When Ryan was revealed as one of the Woolpack's new owners in 2022, actor James Moore said he was thrilled that his character had been given such an important role in the pub's long history. He explained that becoming co-owner marked a major turning point for Ryan, particularly after losing his mother, and felt it secured the character's place in Emmerdale history. Emma Atkins also expressed her excitement about the storyline, saying she was especially pleased that it would bring Charity and Chas back together on screen. She described the opportunity to reunite the two characters in the pub as a dream come true. Emmerdale fans think they've uncovered Serena's secret identity after revealing conversation with Kev. Emmerdale viewers believe they may have worked out Serena Sugden's hidden past after a revealing exchange with Kev Townsend sparked fresh theories. Serena has been acting suspiciously in recent episodes, leaving fans convinced she is keeping a major secret. Her unusual behaviour and persistent questions about her cousin, John Sugden, have only fueled speculation. However, it was an unexpected conversation with Kev that really caught viewers' attention. The former prisoner insisted he recognised Serena from somewhere outside the village, despite there appearing to be no obvious reason for them to have crossed paths. Although Kev was previously married to Serena's cousin, Robert Sugden, Robert had not been in contact with Serena during that period, making the connection even more puzzling. Kev eventually declared that he had figured out where he knew her from, and suggested the answer explained both her secretive behaviour and her interest in John. He accused Serena of being a screw, prison slang for a prison officer, and was convinced he was correct. Serena immediately denied the claim, but her response only made fans more suspicious. Rather than simply dismissing the accusation, Serena insisted she did not want to discuss the subject again and gave Kev a stern warning with a pointed look. Her reaction suggested he had touched on something she wanted to keep hidden. Many viewers now believe Serena really does have a background connected to the prison service. Others think she may have worked in a different role, such as a counsellor or therapist supporting inmates. Whatever the truth may be, fans are convinced there is a prison-related connection explaining how Serena and Kev know each other. Another popular theory suggests Serena is actually working undercover as a journalist or author researching John's past. Some viewers believe she is secretly gathering information about John's crimes with the intention of writing a book, which would explain why she keeps questioning villagers while refusing to reveal anything about herself. With Serena continuing to dig for answers while protecting her own secrets, viewers are becoming increasingly convinced that a major revelation is on the horizon. The speculation comes as Robert is left unconscious during next week's episodes, following a frightening accident at the farm. Although some fans have wondered whether Serena could somehow be involved, upcoming spoilers appear to point in another direction. Emmerdale airs every weekday at 8 p.m. on ITV1 and ITVX.